Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be reacting to this video called "This Video is Fatphobic, Workout and Weight Loss Motivation," because ever since Andrew Tate there have been many videos regarding people losing weight, people growing strong, being alphas or sigmas or whatever, and this guy yesterday specializes in making edits which have to do with fat phobia, which is basically hating on fat people who are stubborn and do not want to lose fat but rather glorify obesity. And I'm going to see what he has to say, check whether I agree with that or not. Enjoy.
Here's your reminder that fat phobia is rooted in racism. Stop using the BMI completely because it is ineffective and racist.
Okay, so just judging by her blue hair I can tell that she's a retard and that she makes poor life decisions, and she's trying to say that basically being fatphobic is racist for some reason.
The main thing to understand is that the BMI. Here's your reminder that fat phobia is racist. The main thing to understand is that for the last 300-ish years, white folks have been marketing fatness as a black trait. And this is regardless of whether or not black people individually were actually fat. That was irrelevant.
Where does she get her information from, and why is she trying to compare being obese or fat with being racist? I mean, is it just because she's fat and fucking useless to society that she's trying to make it sound like she has a point where racism is concerned, and that's why she doesn't want to lose weight?
Relevant.
Because people don't realize that fatphobia is rooted in racism, and more specifically anti-blackness.
Another one of these idiots.
Here's your reminder that fat phobia is rooted in racism.
Okay, and then this guy comes in with disabled conventions concerning race hard work. As I believe he wants shit. And the fact that certain black guys were exercising that media, that really makes his growth these people who are in the wheelchairs, these people who are disabled and yet still find the time of day to exercise, get to their desk, put themselves to their limits. They're really motivational to watch. And listening to some idiot saying that BMI test is racist and saying that being fatphobic is racist has nothing to do with people who want to achieve their goals or their dreams. Laziness doesn't cut it.
Nobody cares about.
Oh, this guy.
When you do that and there's
seen
a
him on
list there,
TikTok.
nobody cares about that.
Opinion rejected, exactly. Do not listen to these kind of guys. They just want to scare society. You have to push yourself hard.
What do you do for a living? Drop servicing.
What?
You ever heard of drop servicing before, really?
You have to push yourself beyond your limits to find out the next set of limits you have to push past.
Can you be body positive and lose weight? Simple answer, no. You cannot be body positive and intentionally.
What does she mean no? It's clear that she hasn't done this. There's always the fat blonde idiots who do this.
Lose weight. Here's why. So the body positive movement is something that came from fat positivity.
Issues. It will kill
and
you
so
at a
fat
younger
positivity
age.
is celebrating and advocating
40, but that doesn't
fat
really
body.
mean you'll live
By
a long
intentionally
life,
losing weight,
that's disgusting.
you are erasing a potentially fat body. You are saying, I no longer want to be fat. And that is not body positive, it's not fat positive.
If I decide that I no longer want to be fat, that is my decision. You can't do anything about it. I'll lose weight. I don't give a fuck whether it's fatphobic or not. I'll do it anyway, because I'm doing it for myself, not for you. I'm not trying to I mean, I am, I guess, trying to raise awareness through my actions, but I'm not trying to do a movement, you know? I don't care if people label me as fatphobic. I mean, I'm going to go through that for my own sake. I mean, it's not a movement in the same way you're doing, and you wouldn't be able to move anyway because you're so fucking fat. You're 300 pounds fat, and you're trying to glorify obesity, which is harmful to the people watching your shitty content.
You can be body positive and feel like you want to lose weight, but if you act on
just
it,
feeling like you want
that is
to lose
not
weight
a body positive
help at all.
choice. So just recognizing
care.
that and thinking, I strive to be body positive, and because of that,
No,
I
what
want to
makes
love
me
my
feel
body,
body positive is
celebrate
losing
fat
weight,
bodies,
which makes me
and
uncomfortable
I
with
choose
myself.
not to diet.
Choose not to diet. How about you try dieting? See how you feel once you're done with that. No excuses. Yeah. Guys like this, man, they're the people who motivate me the most. They're obese and they choose to lose weight. You know, they set a goal for themselves and they do anything, they strive to achieve their dreams, and they lose so much weight. It's brilliant. Struggled so hard to improve his upper body to be able to do that. It's not motivation. It's not just guys. Not just guys, it's the women as well. They choose to embrace body positivity, to care about themselves.
I'm a plus-size, curvy lady.
Break out, I've got to see. This is the release the music. Oh god, she can't even sit in a chair properly. That's so embarrassing. I played it innocent. I've been doing this content recently, and I feel as though I should make a video about the guy. He's been collaborating with Oompaville and Meat Canyon, and I'd like to see whether he will one day turn his life around or not. Yeah, guys like this yeah, just a little every day and you'll improve. Yes, this is brainwashing, you know, people telling you that you shouldn't care about your health because if you do, you're being fatphobic. I don't care. Look at all of you. You're fucking retarded. You're brainwashed, you're idiots. You're fat, you're unhappy with your life, you're jealous of people who are actually healthy. There's no reason not to try to take care of yourself.
A diet for you. Something that you can say is, I appreciate your advice. I found in the past that diets actually damage my emotional health and well-being, and so that's not something that I personally look
I doubt
into.
that. I mean, if you actually
Life's too
dieted
short to
properly.
exercise. I'm just gonna be honest. There are so
yeah, this
many
guy's
better
so
things to
retarded
do
as
than
well.
exercise.
I used to look up to him a couple of years ago. I don't anymore. H3 is so retarded.
Trying to make your body smaller is inherently fatphobic.
And once again, why should I care about being fatphobic? I guess I am fatphobic.
In a body positive
Because
way.
if that's your standard for why one should be fatphobic, then I will be fatphobic. I'll hate fat people. I mean, if they have some sort of glandular issue or there's something they can't help, you know, to lose weight. But if they're doing it intentionally, I hate those people, absolutely. Those who glorify obesity, I feel they should be killed off. They're a waste of space, you know. Their bodies should be used for gas, and it would be cheaper to run on on energy. Like it's non-renewable. I mean, is it really? There are so many fat people. I guess their own fat would be quite renewable. So many obese people nowadays being brainwashed into thinking that losing weight is fatphobic. That's a body. That's a huge transformation. I'm so proud of you. These people are the ones to look up to, you know? The ones who actually do turn their lives around. Yeah. I've seen this guy as well multiple times, and he has so many videos before he actually started exercising when he was fat in Greece. It's about the life choices and the life decisions you make. The perfect fit for an athletic. No, it's God, these again. These piss me off so much because they glorify obesity. They're trying to say that being obese is okay, which it isn't really. It increases, it creates all sorts of illness and disease in the body. Psychologically and physically, you should stop doing that for people. Just eat a goddamn steak, go to the gym once in a while, go for a walk, run, lift some weights, read a book, drink water. Yeah, health is for everybody, but thankfully from God. Even if it's not fun, you will learn discipline. If it's not a hobby, if you're not doing it because you enjoy it, it will teach you discipline, it will teach you time management, and also training yourself in certain things that you thought brought you pleasure prior to beginning your exercise. Taking a look at these days makes me think that I can do this as well. Now that it's possible for somebody to manage this. Because if they can, I
hate to tell you this, but actively not wanting to be fat is indeed fatphobic.
No,
also, your statement just indicated that
the problem here are the fat people, not the people who are striving to lose all the extra weight. You're the problem.
People who work out are also people who do not want to be fat.
Yeah, you're a lazy
The industry has brainwashed us into thinking that we can micromanage and control our bodies.
You can. It's
and
your
exactly
body.
what every
your
part
mind
of our bodies
over your
look
body.
like.
It's all up to you to
sure,
change
you
your
can
body.
control your body to some extent, but
To all the
not through
extents
healthy
you can
means.
imagine. Learn how to fight. Your progress in your journey. It's very important for you to. It will help you remain consistent from my experience. Sorry about that brief intermission. My mother disturbed me, as she usually does anyway. Society normalizing sickness for profit. Yeah, that's what they want to do, you know, the pharmaceutical companies. That's all they want to do. They want to sell you medicine. They want to make you think that being this fat is healthy. This woman sucks. I hate her so much. Fight!
They got that I made it. Nigga, we made it. We made it.
Kind of scares me as well. It makes me think that I might someday be like them if I don't pay attention or watch my weight, and that's not something I want to do. I don't want to be a fat fuck. I don't want to have their opinion. I will always understand that being that fat, that having all that weight is unhealthy. You literally won't be able to walk at a certain stage. You'll just be stuck on a sofa, or become a fucking sofa, watching television for the rest of your short miserable life, rather than pushing yourselves to the limits, eating healthy, watching your weight, losing your weight, you know, and stop glorifying being fat. Stop telling other people that it's okay to have so many fucking pounds on your body. It actually isn't. So that's all from me for today. If you have any different opinions, let me know in the comment section. I reply to all comments, and you can see that from my previous videos, which have recently been gaining a lot of traction, so thank you for that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.